Shamanism accepts that our physical world interacts with spiritual realms with which we can communicate through altered states of consciousness. Shamanism understands that in the inner world, everything is both conscious and interactive. A shamanic practitioner enters a trance state to access the collective consciousness, to gather information about the person for whom they are making the journey. With hypnosis, we can help the client access their own information through their own journey. This is far more beneficial than having a shamanic practitioner journey on their behalf. Individually, we can gain far deeper awareness and connection to our own energy streams and stories. We can activate or deactivate energy patterns, or change things that we know or can feel is the right thing to do. Shamanic drumming uses certain monotonous beats to stimulate brainwave patterns that move the brain into trance or altered states of consciousness. Hypnosis uses the sound, tempo, or rhythm of the hypnotist's voice and tone to guide them into similar inner states, to access their own sub- and unconscious levels of mind. Shamanism describes these inner realms as involving 3 worlds: the lower world, middle world, and upper world. When in hypnosis or deep meditation, we access similar inner states of awareness, which we call the subconscious, unconscious, and superconscious mind. There are also other labels used to conceptualize these 3 states of consciousness. The lower world is connected to our subconscious mind. It is accessible through entering into the alpha brainwave state. It can be described as the state of being that interconnects us with nature and other life forms through resonance. The middle world is what is influencing the conscious mind, or where our physical form interfaces with the spiritual multidimensional aspects of self. It can be seen as the bridge between the conscious mind and the spiritual mind, and is connected to form-based experiences, which the soul accesses. This is where we discover our past lives, parallel lives, and other off-planet life experiences. The upper world can be described as the higher or superconscious mind, where we access non-physical life forms, such as light beings, master guides, angels, archetypes, ETs, or life forms from higher frequency states. It is where we share communication with our higher self, or the light. This is the world of the wisdom keepers, elders, or our council of light in shamanic journeys. Similarly, during hypnosis, it is the parts of us that are said to be communicating as the higher self, guides and teachers, or angels, higher beings that may be beyond our comprehension or description, as they do not always take on a distinct form. They may be felt as light, colors, feelings, or a combination. They incorporate all our senses, but they defy words. Shamanism understands that within the inner worlds, everything is both conscious and interactive. Think in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency, to quote Tesla. I think of it as using our mind, our will, and our emotions, as these are what stimulates the other 3 into action and experience, whether used through intention or unconscious habits to create and participate in life. By using the mind, will, and emotions, we can bridge back to the original cause or source of anything. Whatever story was anchored into the body and/or consciousness during a traumatic trance state can be accessed and released easily and effortlessly if you understand the shamanic term soul retrieval. Shamanic soul loss occurs as a direct response to painful experiences where we fragment or disassociate from our immediate feelings and most honest responses. It can happen as simply as when we tell ourselves that whatever is happening to us doesn't matter. Children are not resilient. How they cope is by fragmenting or suppressing their feelings. A soul retrieval would restore that disconnected energy back into our wholeness and well-being. It will release the energy that is holding the patterns in place, emotions, by identifying the beliefs hardwired into the brain neurology, mind, and retrieve the soul part that is stuck in that story, time, or place. This is done through the will of the client.